is what it is, what it is. Peace, love, harmony, and light. This is your brother Chief Kalanako with a video. Man, what's good, people? What's good? What's good? What's good? Alrighty, I'm gonna give you guys a little time to get into this feed because it's gonna be on and popping as usual. I'm gonna spend about half an hour to 45 minutes, hour tops with y'all. All right. So hope everybody's doing great. Hope everybody's doing good. I want to give thanks and acknowledge my ancestors, acknowledge the great spirit, and just dropping some information, okay? Because I've been doing this for a very long time. You feel me? Salute, 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 family. Peace and love, okay? And what I've been telling y'all is literally coming to light. But like I said, those who have ears, let them hear, and eyes, let them see. What's up, Brother Creek? How you doing? All right. I keep telling y'all, you have to prepare yourself. So let me tell you exactly what's been happening. All right. And I'm just going to reiterate a few things I've said for a very long time. Right. Remember, I was doing videos and telling y'all about, the United States corporation, their fiat currency was about to tank. And I've been telling y'all for a very long time to prepare yourselves, right? I told y'all about the recession that was coming, but everybody thought it was a joke. Everybody was playing around, right? As you could see, you look at my journey, you'll see my growth, okay? And I went from talking about my family, my son, you know what I mean? My journey with my son and all that, the family courts and all that. You know what I'm saying? Transition into talking about us, who we are, our true story and not his story. I went through that transition. But however, people don't realize that life is about growth. Life is about ascension, ascending. And when I got into talking about our story and who we are as original indigenous people, I just thought when people started catching on, that it would have been something different. That once you start knowing who you truly were or who you truly are, I just figured that we would have came together and made some real serious moves as the original people of the land. But I realized a lot of people took that, okay? They took that as another movement, okay? They turned it into another conscious community, so to speak. So now it became a debate where people started debating each other, having internet wars, but yet still we are supposed to be original people of the land coming together, making a change, but everybody's competing to see who know the most, who could out knowledge or outsmart each other. And that's what it turned into. Internet scholars. And I'm like, you know what, Chief? You can't be a part of that. And that's one thing about being a leader of self. You know what I mean? You don't get stuck. You don't get stuck where people want you to be stuck. Because if you're not strong enough, you will cater to the masses and lose yourself in catering to the masses. And a lot of people, so-called leaders on YouTube doing videos, they have lost themselves. They have lost themselves. They have engulfed their energy so much into their subscribers, okay, that they lost themselves. Me now, I appreciate my subscribers, but I have to move on. You see what I'm saying? Because I cannot stagnate my growth because people don't want to move forward. I can't do that because everything has a season. What we don't realize is that life has seasons. Everything is for a reason. People come into your life for a reason. People come into your life for a season. And because a lot of people aren't mature enough in their growth and in their thinking, they don't know when it's time to move on. So they get stuck. And by them getting stuck, they allow themselves to fall right back from whence they left. And I couldn't get caught up in that. So I'm saying it's not that I didn't care about my subscribers or my YouTube platform or my Facebook platform. No, that's not what it means. It just means that I have to move on. I have to grow. And for those who are walking that path with me, walking that journey with me, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing because I've been warning y'all. I've been warning you guys for a very, very long time. Came to you guys with so many different opportunities. Where it even got to a point you guys allowed other people, okay? You guys allowed other people to rob you from the gift that I brought because you were listening to people that their life ain't doing nothing with their life. And then people even wanted me to come and respond. I said, nah, I don't cast my pearls to swines. I don't do that. And that's when you see you're able to master self. When you don't allow negative people, all right, miserable people to take you to their level. You don't have to defend everything. As a matter of fact, you ain't got to defend anything. As long as you know who you are and you are always doing the right thing and that you are a righteous man or woman, you don't have to defend yourself to anybody. Because if you do good, people are going to talk. If you do bad, people are going to talk. So just do you. Make yourself better. Be the best you that you can be. Too many of us are stuck in the past. Okay? Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not saying that it's irrelevant that we are the original people. I'm not saying that. But how long are we going to continue to sing that same old song? Another kumbaya. Oh, we've been here first. And I'm asking you this logical question. How do you feel that people who are not the original people of the land, they are here and they are having more success than us? So what are we doing wrong? And that's what I was trying. I was making an attempt to get you guys away from that. Get away from just the talking and start doing. But what I realize is that a lot of us are still suffering from mental dis-ease. Okay? And that's just what it is. That holistic aspect of our growing is missing. Okay? It's missing. So the point I'm making is this. It was time to move on. And periodically, I came back and dropped information so you guys could see my growth and see my progress. Because I'm going to tell you exactly, I told y'all what was happening. It's been a couple of years now. I've been talking to y'all about this day that we're in right now. And it's here. So here's some more predictions. Okay, here's some more prophecy I'm going to drop on y'all. All right. For those of you who don't know, we are in a recession right now. Okay, we are in a recession right now. When there was the recession in 1928, between 1928 and 1933, 1937, right? That whole period, that transition of taking away, the real precious metals, what was actually money, gold and silver. And they dropped that first digital currency, which was the Federal Reserve notes. A lot of you don't know that digital currency been existed. The federal dollar is a digital currency because they are not precious metals. It's all digital. They could just print it. You feel me? So back then, when they had the recession, what followed? The Great Depression. Okay? 1998 was another recession. But let me just digress a little bit. In 1928, 1929, all right, once that depression came through, a lot of people used that opportunity and became millionaires and billionaires. All right. 1988 was the same thing. So here we are. History repeating itself. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but we all know that this Rona, what they call, you know what I'm talking about, the Rona, we all know the Rona is more than what it is. The Rona is more than what it is. That was well orchestrated. It was well orchestrated by 7 bankers, okay? The central banks that control the world, the 7 families that control the world, this was orchestrated by them. Because what's happening? They are all state actors. Okay, they are all state actors, and then you have the non-state actors are getting up, are waking up. The world is waking up. All right, and this is something that has to happen. It's inevitable. Now let's look at it from a spiritual perspective. Everybody's talking about we in the age of Aquarius. Yes, we are, but we have been in the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius didn't start in 2012. No, it started way before that. It was just a massive wave of people waking up at that time in 2012, because that's what the so-called powers there be wanted you to believe. But trust me, the awakening bug has been around way before 2012. The Aquarius age started way before that. Every 23 to 25 years, I mean 1,000 years, not 25 years, but every 23 to 25,000 years, 26 is a new age. So we have been in the age of Aquarius. And what's next? Next is the age of Capricorn. What does that mean? It means that a heaven on earth have to be created. That's why all the purging have to take place. That's why people who are the pedophiles, the bad governments, the evil people, they got to go down. Because we are preparing ourselves for the heaven on earth. But a lot of you are going to miss it because you keep playing around. And you have no idea what's going on. So you went through all this pain and suffering in your life, and you will not experience heaven on earth because you are still vibrating in your lower self. Refuse to ascend. Refuse to become the Christ. Refuse to be the anointed one. So it's a whole lot deeper than what people think it is. So let's go back to the Rona. So now you have the deep state actors and you have the non-state actors fighting and competing. But what you have to realize is that there is more good in the world than bad. So good will always overcome evil. Good will always overcome evil, even if they are the same pole but different polarity. So it's a war that's going on. It's a spiritual war that's manifesting into a physical war. So the world bankers have created this Rona, this pandemic worldwide, globally, because they are mad. They are mad, and that's their way of getting back at the world because they have no more control. Come on, man. The people in China, they've been using masks, not because of the Rona, no, because China has over 1.7 billion people and it's filled with pollution. So they got to wear a mask, but they use that as a catalyst. Okay, they use that as a catalyst to promote this so-called pandemic around the world. Because guess what? The next superpower is going to be China. Okay? The next superpower is going to be China if we don't do what we have to do right now. I keep talking to y'all, man. I keep telling y'all, I've been telling you guys. But no, y'all want to be on the internet hating people because of the color of their skin. Y'all want to be on the internet. Oh, we were here first. Y'all want to be here on the internet. Oh, we got to do more lectures. What you mean do more lectures? What the hell is a lecture doing for you? If people aren't doing lectures about teaching you how to be self-sustained, how to become a millionaire or a billionaire, then they're not doing anything for you, because the only lectures that they're going to do is to fill their pockets. Period, point blank. I am one of the few that have made the transition and showing you guys and talking to you guys about economic development. At least that I know of. That's coming from the so-called indigenous community. Everybody else is still on the same thing. Who was here first? Do more lectures to tell you who was here first, just to put more money in their pockets. Who's teaching you about financial literacy? I haven't heard anything from them. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not throwing stones, man. I'm just saying that you have to be in position yourself to not feed into those type of energies. Okay? We should be focusing on ways to be proactive. We should be focusing on ways on how to become a world superpower. Man, listen, we are way behind the game, years and years behind. Now we have a time to catch up. And for those of you who want some tomatoes, man, I'm going to give you some tomatoes because you got to catch up. You got to catch up. And I'm kicking nothing but facts. Nothing but facts. Y'all talking about, yes, we indigenous, and you have so many people out there calling themselves chiefs. How are you going to be a chief and you can't take care of your people? Come on, man. A chief is more than just a name. It's more than just a title. It's earned. We in a recession. What are you doing to feed your people? That's when you become a chief. When the depression hits, what do you have in place to secure your people? That's when you become a chief. Not because you just want to be a chief by a name and a title and get on the internet all day and talk and just talk. Man, people are suffering out here, man. People are suffering. People are dying. Violence is going to increase by 80%. Y'all better wake up and realize and smell this coffee. You ain't got to drink it, but smell it. Now, I know a lot of you may not like the truth that I'm speaking, but I'm not here for likes. I'm here to drop the real hardcore truth on anyone who want to listen, anyone who want to hear me. Because I'm telling y'all, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Don't think the movie The Purge that they show you is a joke. No. You are the ones that's going to purge yourselves out. You know why? Because things are going to get so hard. And if you have a loaf of bread, your brother and your sister are going to kill you for it. Y'all think these world bankers are playing? They ain't playing. They have nothing to lose. If we don't get, if you don't get, the only way they could lose is if we come together and do what we got to do. If everybody play their part. That's the only way they're going to lose. But apart from that, they're going to strangle the world. So what they did, all 7 central bankers came together. Let's come up with this roadmap. So we're going to create this global pandemic, and we're going to prevent people from coming together. Social distancing. You know what? Do you know what was the catalyst of that movement of wearing the mask? I can't breathe. That so-called Black Lives Movement. Okay? How the hell you have an entire nation going around talking about I can't breathe? That's a sign of dead people, the walking dead, but y'all will never get it. Well, not all of you, because I don't mean to be presumptuous, but a lot of people won't get it. All right? That's why it was televised. The enslavement will be televised. But the revolution will not, because the revolution is in your mind. But your enslavement, it will be there for the world to see, because they have to make it voluntary. You see, contracts are written, they are also verbally, or they're also verbal and they're expressed as well. So you don't have to get into a written contract to get into a contract. Just by you walking around talking about you can't breathe, that's a contract. You are stating that you are dead. That means you don't have that prana. You don't have the breath of life. That was all orchestrated. It was all orchestrated. And then boom, before you know it, it comes globally. Everybody got to wear a mask because everybody's dead, according to the world bankers. They are the gods, and they decide who get life and who get to breathe. So now they're strangling the world, all right? They want everything to crash. Go look at New York City. The last time I went home to New York, I went to 42nd Street. It looked like a ghost town. I had never seen that in my life. In my life, family. Because it's about to be over. It's about to be over. And the only people that are going to make it are the people who prepare themselves. I've been telling you guys this for years now. Man, we could have accomplished so much. But no, y'all wanted to be on the internet fighting and debating each other. Listening to people that ain't got nothing in their lives. They are broke, busted, and disgusted. But those were the people that you were listening to. Every time I did something positive, you had people trying to come up against me, and y'all, a lot of you was listening to them. But you know what I say? It's all good. I'm going to continue to do me because I know what's coming, and I'm going to prepare myself. This is not for the weak. Okay? It's not for the weak. Period. And it's not for people who want to be comfortable. It is not for people who want to depend on Social Security. That's gone. Your 401ks, they are eating it up with fees that you have to pay. It's gone. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. We still have some time, man. That's why I keep dropping. That's why I keep coming and dropping information for you guys. You feel me? I keep coming and dropping it on you guys. You feel me? That's what this is about. Crippling the world. So once they have crippled the world and they have taken everything and they have stripped you of everything, your freedom, the air that you breathe, all your rights, now you are at their mercy, back into slavery. This is all orchestrated. It's all orchestrated. And I don't really get into politics because it's all politics, if you ask me. Republican, Democrat, left wing, right wing, same bird. However, a lot of you people don't realize what Trump is doing. Okay? The trumpet has sounded. And Trump is the only man that's there fighting the deep state. Okay? Trump is the only man that's fighting the deep state, and y'all cannot realize that. Y'all too blind to see because y'all looking at politics from an emotional standpoint. Not realizing the demons, the Democrats are telling you who they are. Democrats. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying one is better than the next. But Trump is there to do a job, going up against the world bankers. But he has to be tactful. Play the game that they're playing. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all cannot realize that, man. Y'all can't see it. Y'all cannot see it. What's wrong with y'all? So this is what's going to happen right now. In the Great Depression in the 1920s to the mid-30s, about 14 to 18 million people lost their jobs. Already right now, in 2020, we're in October, and over 40 million people have lost their jobs. So if in the Great Depression, 18 million lost their jobs, and we already over 40 million, guess what? We are stepping into that Great Depression. All right? And you know what's going to happen? There are going to be a shortage of food. Businesses are going to close down. And what's going to happen? People are going to get scared, fearful, desperate, and they're going to start killing each other. They're going to start fighting each other. Okay? You may even come and see the day where people are eating people in the streets. Y'all think that Chief Kalanago is just talking. You feel me? But like I said before, what I've told you before, it came to pass. Now, all what I'm telling you right now is I'm predicting that. Okay? Based on the signs. Because I see it coming. Jobs are not coming back. But in everything, there's a gift and a curse. There is a gift and a curse. And everything is based on perspective. Okay, everything is based on perspective. So you could look at this recession as a gift, or you could look at it as a curse. Me, I'm looking at it as a gift. You know why? Because it gives the little people, it gives the have-nots a chance to become millionaires and billionaires. Some of you may say, well, you know what? Oh, well, I'm indigenous. I don't care about money. A lot of you that are talking this garbage, I don't trust y'all. Okay? Because when you're on the internet, you're talking, that's what you're talking about. When you're on Facebook, oh, I don't use money, I don't need money because I'm indigenous. When you're on YouTube, oh, but when you're in your home with your wife and your children, what do you take to buy your food? Because you ain't growing your own food. You use money. And a lot of you men that's talking that way, you got your women working, but you're on the internet talking about you don't use money. But every time you turn around, you're stretching your hand out to your wife or your woman. I know a lot of y'all personally. I'm not going to call names. So I'm asking you to stop the BS. Stop telling people they don't need money. Okay? That's how you become an economic power. Period. I don't care how much land you have. I don't care how much land you have. You still need machinery to work the land. We are not living in those ages anymore. Okay? Technology is there for the using. We need tractors. We need plows. We need stuff to dig wells. All that stuff costs. So stop telling people they don't need money. No, get as much of the money you could get and then use it to do something of value. That's my suggestion. As long as you're not hurting anybody to get it, become a millionaire, become a billionaire, and use that fiat to get real things, because that's what I'm doing. Okay? My precious metals collection is growing. I'm looking at how things are going. Once this dollar really tank to a point where, you will be walking on it, guess what? A lot of people are going to be millionaires and billionaires. So I'm watching the successful people. I'm not looking at rich people. I'm looking at wealthy people. You see, again, to grow, to change, you got to renew your mind. I don't want to be comfortable. I've made some investments, like I said, in Iraqi dinar, in the Vietnamese dong, because I'm watching their economy. And while this one right here in the US is tanking, they are working on theirs. Okay? Like I said, precious metals, fractional silver, fractional gold. I already have about 3 different collections. I just ordered some more, and they're actually on their way. I got Bitcoin, I got Ethereum, I got Litecoin, I got XRP, I got Lunas, I think that's what it's called. I got at least 5 different coins, different Bitcoins. So I'm saying this to say, family, not to impress you, but to impress upon you. You got to prepare yourselves. Stop focusing on going out, spending money on things that's not going to help you sustain. I know a lot of our people were taught to just get the money and get it right out of your hands. That's a curse. And our people have a habit of bragging and boasting about $1.3 trillion of spending power. That's nothing to be proud of. That is a curse. Now, once you have $1.3 trillion worth of investing power, then you talk to me. But not when you're spending. Okay? That's a liability. And you are a liability. Period. You feel me? When you have $1.3 billion of investment power, that's when you talk to me. That's when you become a superpower. I've always told you guys, consumers get consumed. And many of you are just so proud to be consumers. Every time a new phone come out, Most of you already have the next iPhone 65. Me, I got a regular Android. It make calls. I could receive text. I could send text. I could browse the internet. I'm good. I'm good. I don't own a TV. So there's no need for me to run and get the biggest screen TV, this 78-inch TV. So when people come to my house, oh, wow, oh, that's a big TV, son. Nah, I ain't got time for all that. You see, little minds, only small minds focus on these things. Every time a new pair of Jordan come, 75 blocks of, 75 block long people waiting to buy it. Yeezys. Come on, man. People, the mindset is backwards. Is backwards. And those are the same people that get on TV and social media and tell you they care about you. But all they're teaching you to do is be consumers. That's why you're always getting consumed. You feel me? Even the so-called lecturers on YouTube, your so-called lecturers and teachers, all they're doing is taking away from you. Who's teaching you how to become financially free? Financially stable? Who's teaching you about that? Who's teaching you about investments? Who's teaching you how to prepare yourself for what's coming? How are you going to have your own police, your own police force? How are you going to have your own lawyers? How are you going to have your own judges? How are you going to have your own courts? How are you going to have your own politicians when you broke? But many of you want to live this illusion. You want to live this illusion, thinking you could just scream, I'm indigenous, I'm an aboriginal, and everybody will just bow down. Y'all living a dream, man. Y'all living a dream. That's a fantasy. It's a fantasy. Yes, we have an advantage of being the original people, but that's not all it takes. That's not all it takes. You have to set up your organization. You have to start organizing, putting things in place. Where are the legislation? All right? Where are the legislation that's there on behalf of we indigenous or original people? Where are the legislations at? So it doesn't matter how much we come on YouTube all day and scream, we've been here first. It don't mean a damn thing. You got to get in, get dirty, put in that work. Put in that work. When you're worth a few million, then you will start getting attention. Come on, man. This race is about the have and the have-nots, fam. That's what it's about. It's not about who was here first. They don't care about that. You think the United States care about who was here first? You think they don't know who we are? They know who we are. That's why they put these $5 Indians in our place. How come we ain't doing nothing to bring lawsuits and suits against them? But y'all want to be debating each other all day. I cannot be a part of that. I will never be a part of that. So I'm just warning y'all again that the depression is coming. And I'm not here to inject no fear. It's already here. We are just in the beginning stages. These world bankers don't give a damn. And you know what's going to happen? Seeing that the economy right now is on life support, they are going to pump more trillions and trillions of that fiat currency trying to save it, but it's not going to work. Because they know the more fiat currency they pump into it, the faster you take it and give it right back to them. So they're going to make you think that they're doing something to save the economy. But trust me, they cannot save it. They cannot save it. They are going to let it die. They're going to let it bleed out. And once that life support is gone, people are dying. The streets are deserted. Everybody's like zombies. They're going to sit back and watch. And once people destroy themselves, then it's time to rebuild again. Watch, mark my words. Okay? So if you think this is a game, keep playing these games. Now, some of us who have prepared ourselves, we may get caught up in it because it's only so few of us. You see, the path that I walk is less traveled. The path that I walk is less traveled. And it's only a few. Only a few will make it to see that heaven on earth. Only a few. The majority will perish because a couple of reasons. They just don't want to get it. They refuse to get it. They can't get it. They're distracted. They don't care. They're comfortable. It's so many reasons why they won't get it. So I'm asking y'all again to prepare yourselves and start putting yourself in a position. You don't have to buy a whole lot of gold and silver right now. Buy fractions. A little bit here, a little bit here. You get your check. Put some, instead of going to a nail salon every week, doing your hair every week. Come on, man. Going out there buying rims and cars and all these different things, video games. Put a little bit on some precious metals. You don't have to get a whole lot at a time. But every little bit helps, because once this dollar tanks, once it tanks, you are going to need something so you could trade. What are you going to use to trade? You see, you got to start thinking ahead. And that's what I'm here for, to plant those seeds. You feel me? Exactly. The money is out there. Money is the easiest thing to get. The question is, what do you do when you get it? Use it to get something that you could use to barter with. Because I promise you, okay, if you ain't got your precious metals, okay, to do your trading to feed your family, people are going to starve. People are going to starve. And that's facts over feelings. And I like I said, I've come to you guys with many different opportunities. Y'all allow it to pass by. And that's the definition, the true definition of being poor. P-O-O-R is passing over opportunities repeatedly. Okay? That's what it is. You see, successful people see opportunities and they take it because they create wealth by making wise decisions. Every time you show broke people an opportunity, they think it's a scam. But every time you show a successful man an opportunity, he look into it and he take a chance because everything is a risk. But they know that the investment that they are making is greater than the risk that they are taking. But it's only broke people. Every time you bring something to them, they think it's a scam. That's why y'all will forever stay broke. And I'm not talking to everybody. Who the cap fit, you go ahead and wear it. Period. This is not personal. I'm just speaking facts. I'm just speaking facts. So y'all better wake up and make some moves because your families are in trouble. And that's one of the realest videos you'll ever see. Okay? Giving it to you the way it is. So I put some of the links where I get my precious metals and my foreign currencies at. Also, I do my trading for my my cryptocurrencies on Coinbase. Okay, so that's just some information I'm dropping out there. I'm no expert. All I know is I'm preparing myself. That's all I know. So I put the links below because I like to share. I'm giving you the information. The rest is up to you. I can only take you to the well. I can't force you to drink water. None of these companies, I'm not getting anything by you going there. Period. Okay? I'm not an affiliate of these companies. However, that's what I use, and I haven't had any problems in getting my precious metals and getting my foreign currencies. And in terms of where I do my trading and I buy my Bitcoins, I do that on Coinbase because I got that on my phone. All right. So I'm just here to share my progress and my journey with y'all. That's all I'm doing. You don't have to do what I do. Many of you may have different ways of what you're doing. More power to you. The bottom line is this: as long as you're doing something to sustain yourself when this depression hits, that's all that matters to me. If you're growing food, great, perfect. That's one of the best things you could ever do. Grow your own. But definitely start collecting precious metals because you are going to need that. You are going to need that. Gold and silver is the money of the gods. You can't call yourself a god or a goddess and you broke, fam. You can't. And you can't call yourself a true god or a righteous god or a righteous goddess if you're going to hurt people to make that money either. All right? So find ways to make it where you're not hurting people. But once you make it, take it and buy something of substance with it. Me, I'm looking at land right now. Some people may say, well, Chief, oh, we're indigenous, we ain't supposed to be buying land. You're absolutely right. But I ain't got guns as big as the United States. So if I got to buy it for now, I'm going to buy it for now. Because you see, I ain't got time. You have to learn how to pick your battles and when to fight your battles. Every battle wasn't meant to be won. It's to win the war. It's a battle. So I'm because you cannot be autonomous if you broke. Period. And most of us running around talking about we autonomous and we want to be autonomous. It's only talking. What can you show to back that up? What can you show to back that up? Nah, man. The change is here, family. It's not that the change got to come. The change is here. The change is here. What are you going to do to change? That's the question. That is the question. All right. So, like I said, I was going to come here and spend about 45 minutes with y'all. It's about 42 minutes. Before the year end, you guys are going to see some amazing things and you're going to see some horrible things. Again, it depends on how you position yourself. But within the next year or two, all right, this is going to, like I said, Babylon has fallen for one system, okay? And you're going to see some things you only seen in the movies. Like for real, your life will actually be a movie. And you have to prepare yourself. And this is not about putting fear in anybody. No, it's about letting you know what's coming so you could prepare yourself. If you know a hurricane is coming, then what you should do is go to Home Depot or whoever or wherever and start getting some materials to protect your home. You don't get car insurance because you want to get into a car accident. No, you get car insurance just in case. So use your fiat currency to get precious metals, family. Have something of substance so you could use it to trade when this thing go down. So you could feed yourself and feed your family. Stop smoking all your money. Stop smoking all this weed. Stop smoking all these cigarettes. Save that money, collect it, and buy precious metals. Smoke some of that. Give up of these bad habits. The system is always going to give you the device or the vices that you love. They are going to give you the vices that you love for you to destroy yourself. All right? And that's what this marijuana is. It's a vice for you to destroy yourself. Now, I know a lot of you may not like this, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But some serious times are here, and it's going to get worse for many, but it's going to get better for a few. You decide what side of the coin you want to be on, the road less traveled or the path that everybody else is taking. Okay? Playing around on the internet. They have this new app. I'm not sure if it's new, but it's called Bigo or Bingo Live. Bigo Live. Somebody sent me an invitation for that. And I took a look at it, and there's nothing but people on there all day, struggling, working. You have to do like 30 hours a month to even make $500. I don't even know what that is. But the point I'm making is, man, listen, times are hard, fam. Times are hard. And I'm going to let y'all know again, I have established a program, and I'm not here to beg anybody to do anything. Anything. Period. I'm just here to bring it to you. And I'm going to let you know again, I have created a program within our community. All right, we are taking care of ourselves, and we have an amazing program that within 6 to 8 weeks, going through the program with everybody playing their part, everyone comes home with $63,000. Yes, within 6 to 8 weeks. Family, it's not a game out here. I know what I'm using mine to do. Precious metal and land. I don't care if it's 5 acres. Guess what? It will be mine. I don't care if it's 1.5 acres. Guess what? It will be mine, because that's private property. So for those of you who are willing, those of you who wish to be a part of what we are doing, all I could do is show you the proof is in the pudding. I'm showing you what I'm doing. Okay, I'm showing you what I'm doing, how I'm preparing myself. And it's not just me. It's a community of us, because we ain't got time to be playing these games. All right, so within our community, like I said, we have an amazing program within 6 to 8 weeks for all of us who have played our part. Okay, $63,000, and we are gonna use this money. Each of us is gonna come together. We're gonna put a portion together and get some land. Continue to buy precious metals. Okay, of course, definitely. I don't look at news anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting y'all know that we have a great, great, great community of family and friends, and we are definitely, uplifting each other, and we are gifting each other handsomely. So for those of you who are interested, all right, like I said, I ain't got time for negativity. I ain't got time for people who are here to play games. This is just truly about people who are ready to make these moves. My email is in the link below. Okay, if you want to be a part of that, by all means. Okay, by all means, hit me up, and I will definitely I do the presentations every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, so if you guys want to get on, see the presentation on Monday, let me know, and I will make sure that you guys get the information. Okay, so I mean, listen, if I didn't care, family, I wouldn't be on here telling you none of this. But I know what's coming, and I want to make sure that a lot of you are prepared. At least you can't say you didn't know. All right, you can't say you didn't know, and that's all I'm saying. I'm trying to see if I could find this here for you guys. Give me a second. I'm trying to find something for you guys so I could put it in the chat real quick. Well, you know what? For those of you who are interested, like I said, for those of you who are interested, just send me an email, and I'll give you the information. All right, I'll give you the information. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for being a part of the live, and I will continue to come and show you the progress. And the progress I'm showing you is not to impress you, but to impress upon you that I'm not just talking about it, I'm doing it. All right. We also have an affiliate, okay, that we came together with, and we have a food program, and at least 3-4 times a week we have boxes of food and we are giving it to families. All right, we doing the work for real, for real, for real. You see what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. We are making sure we take care of our community. All right. So for those of you, like I said, who are interested, send me an email. I will make sure you guys get the link for the presentation. And if it's not costing you anything to see the presentation. If you so choose to be a part of our community, like I said, everyone play their part. Within 6 to 8 weeks of you starting the program, at the end of the 6 to 8 weeks, you would have accumulated 68,000, not 68, $63,000. All right, and that's real. And we are taking this fiat and then we are using it to buy precious metals, bitcoins, and now we are putting money aside to buy land. Okay, so you guys have a great one, and we will talk soon. I really appreciate love, you guys. Peace and love. Zazie, what I go on. All right, so y'all take care, man. Kionis, family, Amaru. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Let me just go through, and I haven't given the family a highlight in a while. Let me just go through and give everybody a little highlight. Mujahid Jamal Ali, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, just giving everybody a little highlight. You know what I'm saying? Brother Creek Running Water, what's going on? Peace and love. Hope all is well across the waters. You know what I mean? All right. Cassandra Zone. Like I said, I'm just giving everybody a little shout out, man. You know, Caroline Pitts. Just to let y'all know, I appreciate y'all being on the live. You feel me? Lysandra. Who else we got? Evan. Who else we got? Aya or Aya. Aya or Aya. I hope I didn't, mispronounce your name. If I did, forgive me. Isha. All right. Kionis. Right now is a beautiful time to be an entrepreneur and make some things happen, man. I'm telling y'all. All-knowing one. All right. Marvin. So like I said, just giving you guys a shout out. Let me make sure I got everybody. I did. Okay. Look like I did so far. Good. Cool. All right. Okay. Gotta put in the work. Absolutely right. I don't want to butcher your name, but I'm gonna give you a shout out. All right. For real. Zazie C. Okay. My brother Amaru, what it is. Okay, yeah. I think I got everybody. All right. Okay, not yet. All right. Brother Jermaine, what's up? And my sister Latrice, much love to each and every one of you. All right, guys. So you guys are welcome, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being a part of the live. And we will be talking soon, man. Just keep looking out for the great things that's happening, all right? Prepare yourselves. All is not lost. Don't get me wrong. All is not lost. The world bankers are not going to win. They could only win if we, the people, allow them to win. But like I said, watch what Trump is doing. Stop looking at politics from your emotions. Trump is the only man right now that's fighting these world bankers. So pay attention. But in the meantime, prepare yourselves. Collect your precious metals. If you can, get some bitcoins. All right. The foreign currencies, that in itself is another risk. If you can do that, do that. But precious metals is never a risk. Okay? It's never a risk. I just know scared money make no money. That's what I know. So that's why I bought some of these foreign currencies. But precious metals is always a guarantee. There will always be value for gold and silver. You did? Always. So take your time. You ain't got to buy a whole lot. But when this thing really go down, at least you know you have some trading power. You have something to trade so that you could take care of your family. All right? So I'm not sure when I'll do another live, but we'll talk soon. All right? Peace and love.